Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Georgia. So, as you could tell from the title, Monica from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City will not be returning for season 5. I guess she's what they call a one-hit wonder. I mean, if you watch the season like I did, you know how interesting it was. Especially the last episode where Heather called out Monica. She's like, I got text messages, I got receipts, I got pictures, I have audio, I have it all. You know, that clip went viral. So even though Monica, she tried her best to stay on past another season, she asked him straight up, why can't I stay? Why can't I stay? I believe if the other ladies were willing to film with her, then she would be able to stay. But the only person I see that's willing to film with her at this point was Lisa, based on their back and forth. Or maybe Lisa just wanted to get it all out, and let her know about herself. But the ladies don't want to film with her. Maybe down the line when Jen gets out of prison and if she gets back on the show, then maybe she'll come and there'll be the confrontation between her and Monica, because as we know, Monica told us that they created that Instagram page for the sole purpose of exposing Jen and showing how mean she was to her employees and stuff like that. And with that, she found out information that got Jen put in federal prison. Of course, what Jen was doing was horrible. I mean, taking advantage of people and stuff like that. So, it worked out. I don't think when they went in to do that, I don't think that they thought it would get to this, magnitude, that it would have taken Jen and put her in prison. However, like she said, it was just to expose her about the way she was treating her employees and how you don't treat people that way. And I think she even told Lisa that, if you don't start treating your employees better, then you might end up in that same situation too. So I think with that, the ladies didn't trust her, and they don't want her back. They're not going to film with her. So what's the point? Angie K, this is her first real season as a housewife. I mean, she's been there as a friend, to the show all these years, but she's just her first season. So she's not going to take that risk. And remember when they went to Bermuda and somehow they got on the subject about, relationships and stuff, Monica blurted out that she would sleep with all their husbands. And which wife want to hear that? And then bring that person around their relationship. So, there's no way that they were going to film with her. So it doesn't make sense for her to come back. Yes, she made it an interesting season. I mean, the past few have been really good. We thought with Jen gone, because she was the hothead, we thought with Jen gone, then, it might have been a little bit boring. But the other ladies have good personalities. One of my favorite is Heather with her comedic relief. And I also like Lisa. And I don't know about Mary. Mary just keeps coming in and out. I don't know if she really wants to be there. She wants to be a friend of the show. But I like Mary to be there to see her fashions. Interesting how she put herself together. And I must say, in this season, she looked real good. Mary, you apparently got a new stylist as far as, your hairdresser and stuff, because you look real good this season, girl. And yeah, we thought it was going to be a boring season. I did start off reviewing each episode for this past season 4, but at some point I just stopped. I just got caught up with other things and wasn't reviewing, but I was watching. So for Heather, and I kept seeing the preview when Heather was in her bedroom and she was like, how could she do this? And blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, wait a minute, we already know everything about Jen, so what could she have come with? So that's what kept me interested. But come to find out that Monica was one of the few people that was running that Instagram page. That was a shocker. And the way Heather told her, like, we don't want you here. You may pack your things and go. I'm like, wow. I'm like, is that Heather Meredith? And Meredith is like, you can leave. Meredith is being engaged this season. Every other season, she's walking away. I'm disengaging. I'm disengaging. So it was good to see the conversations between the ladies. However, yeah, she did point out to them that the page itself was to expose Jen and they were just collateral damage. So maybe they'll change their mind and be willing to film with her. But then again, there's some Facebook groups that I follow and Instagram pages that I follow in the comments. They're saying that they watch Real Housewives, the franchise, to see the opulence, to see the rich ladies and what they have and what they have going on. They don't want to watch the show to see an up and coming broke girl trying to figure life out. So I don't know if I agree with that, because it can happen. You know, she could come up on the show. Maybe she had a more prominent business. I mean, the baby swaddling business, that's good, but it is a small business. Maybe she had a more grand business like Heather and Meredith and Lisa. Maybe they would have considered her, but it seemed like they don't want a struggling, not housewife on the show. Let's see. She may make a few appearances. Who's willing to film with her at this point? Like I said, I think it might only be Lisa, because it seems like Lisa likes the confrontation. She likes the back and forth. She doesn't back down. Like she said, I'm on play all the time. Lisa was bringing it this season. I thoroughly enjoyed this season. I think that Heather was a little bit reserved this season. In my opinion, she's usually out there and more expressive, but I found that she was a little bit reserved. And that's the reason I liked her in these past seasons. She was more expressive, but I think the situation that happened with Jen, where she said Jen gave her the black eye, and she kept saying that it was production or whatever. It would have been probably better if she had just said, she tripped and fell and hit her face on the corner of a desk or a table or something. But she brought production in, and it got to the point where legal had to step in, and and then she finally admitted that it was Jen. So I think that's why, and she felt bad about it. She did apologize to everyone at the season 3. Episode 3 of the reunion. So I know she felt bad. So I hope with season 5 she'll come back to being the funny comedic relief Heather that we know. But yeah, girl, they don't want Monica back. It will be really interesting to see her next season. But I do hope that they introduce the new housewives. I'm thinking that maybe Angie H, because now we have Angie K on there. I want to see Angie H, because her and Angie K had a little bit of tension going on. So I want to see what that is really about. But I think most of it was surrounding Jen. Most of the ladies said they didn't want to put themselves out there, because Jen was really the big personality, and she was, in another way, they didn't want to say she was a bully to them. But now that she's gone away for a little while, maybe we'll get to see more of the ladies. What else did they cover in the reunion? It was one thing that it slipped my mind, but yeah, Monica will not be returning, and we'll see what happens. Well, all the best to Monica. Maybe she'll come back in a couple of seasons down the line, but all the best to her, okay? And thank you for watching this video, and until next time, be sure to take care of yourself and your families. Bye-bye.